The tray clattered to the ground. I was too nervous to hold it properly. Lord Malmare scared me. I broke all the glasses upon it. There were 5, maybe 6. I was too shaken to recall the number properly. Stupid girl, clumsy Faye, look what you've gone and done now. Tisk, tisk, sweetheart. Looks like a pricey mistake you've made. He leaned down over me as I scrambled to clean up the mess. No way you'd be able to repay us the damages any time soon. Well, I can think of a way. He leered at me then. I don't know why, but I screamed, half out of my wits. The dowager, Lord Malmare's mother, was being attended to by her young doctor. He burst in to witness the scene. Your lordship. The doctor ran to my defense. I almost expected him to turn a blind eye, so it surprised me when he refused to do so. Mamma said you always had to watch out for rich men. A rich man gave Dougie and me to her for her trouble. I was afraid the same thing might happen to me. Lord Malmare was just the type to ruin a maid, or two. This stupid girl broke all these glasses. I ought to punish her as I see fit, doctor. I think not. Dr. Rubinstein hauled me up from the ground. He shot an untrusting glance at Lord Malmare, who glared at him with a thinly veiled hatred. It was no secret that Lord Malmare was deeply prejudiced. He did not think much of Dr. Rubinstein or his people. He fought with his mother, who trusted the young Jewish doctor. She knew the doctor was good, despite her son's insistence that he was a negative influence. What's your name, miss? He turned to me. Faye Tremont, I piped then, surprised to be addressed at all. Miss Tremont, I suggest you find employment elsewhere. This man is not someone you want to have pressuring you into doing anything untoward. Dr. Rubinstein said as Lord Malmare turned a shade of maroon in rage. As for the glasses, I'll pay for them. Consider your mother's most recent bills taken care of. That should more than cover whatever Miss Tremont owed you, your lordship. As if to checkmate Lord Malmare, Dr. Rubinstein purposely stayed there, waiting for me to leave ahead of him. Where should I go now? I sighed. Dougie and Ma would both be so disappointed to hear how epically I had failed. I wanted to work in my own house, away from them, but I should have stayed with them. Dougie wouldn't have let me get bullied. Ma would have been sure that I was focused enough not to drop the tray. Oh, what a disaster. I was crying in the hall, lost little fool I was. Dr. Rubinstein had his bag and handed me his handkerchief and his card. My mother happens to need a new maid. I can promise you our house is nothing like this one. I have another appointment down the street soon, but I can come back and escort you to our home in about 2 hours, if that arrangement is agreeable to you, Miss Tremont. I went to pack my bags. Lord Malmare had sacked me, outraged that his mother's doctor gave him a dressing down for attempting to abuse the maid. This is the finest house in the county. To work anywhere else is a step down in the world. Lord Malmare snapped at me. I wisely remained wordless and tore off to pack my few belongings. I was grateful that the doctor had offered me an exit. This wasn't the first time his lordship had made me uncomfortable. No doubt it wouldn't be the last time one of his maids ran away from him in fear. When I met Dr. Rubinstein outside the house, we both walked down the country lane together for some time in silence. I didn't know how I could possibly thank him for standing up for me. Some men only listen to other men, and then only grudgingly. Lord Malmare was one of those men. The words and feelings of women were inconsequential to him. He had a mother, but her influence seemed impossibly weak. Ma would have destroyed Dougie if he acted in such a manner, but Dougie would never act like that. My brother was a decent lad. Why did you help me, Dr. Rubinstein? I finally asked him. It was the right thing to do. I also have sisters, 2 of them. I'd like to think that another man might also stand up for them when he sees it necessary. He answered easily, and then he stopped to light a cigarette for himself to take on the rest of the journey. Dougie and Ma would be glad to know I was safe with the Rubinsteins. Unlike Lord Malmare, the doctor immediately put me into the care of his mother's lady's maid. I was to be taken about by the hand and shown how Mrs. Rubinstein, the doctor's mother, liked her house to be run.